Hello everyone. Welcome back to Zodiac Scopes. In this video, we are going to talk about top 5 most psychopathic zodiac signs who are emotional. Before we get started, please make sure you watch the video until the end. And subscribe with the notification bell turned on so you can get notified anytime we upload a new video. Let's begin. Each zodiac sign owns their psychopathic traits, however, which ones are the most emotionally psychopathic zodiac signs? There are several types of psychopaths and over 20 different psychopathic traits. The traits to which you are predisposed can be easily identified based on your zodiac sign. Most people find that their zodiac sign can be a flashlight in the dark of their own personality, illuminating strengths that they did not know they had. Characteristics making up a psychopath. 1. They're indifferent to the feelings of other people and don't care who they hurt. 2. They have a high tolerance for things that would normally disgust other people. What makes a normal person sick to their stomach barely registers to a psychopath. 3. They have a lack of emotions, especially the more social emotions such as shame, guilt, and embarrassment. 4. They never take responsibility for their actions, preferring to blame other people for things that are actually their fault. 5. They don't keep their word. While psychopaths can be charming, they're usually insincere and have no trouble whatsoever with lying. In fact, it comes easily to them. 6. They have an inflated sense of self-worth. They believe that they're entitled to everything they want as they rule the world, though underneath their bravado they're insecure. Who are most likely psychopathic zodiac signs? Number 5. Aries. The psychopathic traits Aries holds include fearlessness and at times, poor impulse control. The type of psychopath they are the risk-taking, thrill-seeking psychopath, known for having poor impulse control and impulsiveness that can be seen as fearlessness. Aries psychopaths are driven by a need for adventure or excitement as their stimulation. Their true negativity lies in their unreliability and irresponsibility. For introverted Aries, they are more prone to substance abuse. Aries will draw you into their exciting world, but others will do their best to stay engaged with the real world when being swept up. Aries are too wrapped up in their own lives to spend any extra time and energy manipulating someone else. They're too brutally honest to use their words in a way that manipulates another person. They tend not to hold things against people and they're too impatient to play any kind of waiting game even if it benefits them. Number 4. Scorpio. They're smart enough to use your weaknesses, your mistakes, and even the parts of your personality that you try to hide, and they're able to justify their own behavior. They want your full attention and will work to isolate you, so they get it. In other words, Scorpios, like emotional psychopaths, are master manipulators, but to them, they're not making people do something that they don't want to do, they're just being passionate about getting what they want. It's been said that Scorpios with addiction issues are the worst when it comes to emotional psychopaths. This kind of psychopath is always turned on, even when the situation is completely inappropriate. They're known to have a huge sexual range where nearly everything sexual is enjoyable to them. They usually have a variety of fetishes, perversions, and they don't limit their tastes to one gender or age range. Everyone, no matter how young or old, can be a target for them. The sexual psychopath doesn't recognize consent as they enjoy dominating, controlling, and overpowering other people. Like many sex crimes, sex for this Scorpio isn't about pleasure but about dominating and subjugating a person. Number 3. Capricorn. This Capricorn psychopath is highly suspicious of everything and everyone, even when there's clearly no reason to be. They're terrified of being exposed and will get increasingly dangerous as the threat of exposure gets closer to them. They often accuse others of wrongdoing to misdirect the suspicion of them. They're masters of projection. They never take responsibility for anything they do, good or bad, though they do have a strong desire to vindicate themselves for a past wrong by coming up with complicated revenge plots or by cruelty and force. Number 2. Taurus. The Taurus's psychotic side doesn't show itself until the 11th hour. It takes a lot to trigger a bull as they tend to bottle their emotions. On the outside, it may appear they have all the calm of Buddhist monks, but on the inside, a storm is quietly brewing. All of those emotions fester until they can't take it anymore. At that point, even the smallest of slights will set them off. Then it's like flashing a red scarf to a deranged bull, you'd better get out of their way. No one throws a temper tantrum quite like a Taurus. Their transition from Dr. Jekyll to Mr. Hyde will leave you scratching your head, wondering if they're experiencing a case of the body snatchers. While Taurus signs have an intense internal drive, they sometimes have trouble respecting authority, especially if asked to do something they think is pointless or should be done differently. Learning to be flexible and go with the flow can be an advantage to Taurus. And while Taurians have a rich internal life, they value external attributes and may overlook someone who doesn't have the perfect outfit, car, or resume. Learning the benefits of getting to know someone before writing them off can be a lifelong lesson to a Taurian, especially in love, where they might be too hasty to write off a perfect match. Number 1. Cancer. The soulmate psychopath appears to be vulnerable, adorable, sweet, and lovely and so easy to love. When they talk to people, they make it seem as if they share the same ideas, beliefs, and life plans with them. This type of psychopath Cancer seems compatible with everyone. They have charm and charisma and they make it seem as if their purpose in life is to love. They will woo their target with romantic dinners, walks on the beach, and deep soul-to-soul conversations. They're amazingly gifted and giving lovers. However, once they've got their hooks into someone, that lovableness falls away and they become aggressive, possessive, and self-centered. They become the monster version of the sweet cuddly baby they once were. Please leave a like, subscribe and comment below and tune into our next related video to discover more amazing videos. Thank you very much for watching and we will see you in the next video.